to his people is known as Drukgyal, which means the land of the Thunder Dragon. But the name Bhutan is given by outsiders, and the meaning of Bhutan is still not yet known. In Bhutan, we have three races of people. The earliest inhabitants of the country are from the eastern part of Bhutan, and they are known as Sharchops. And then the people in western part of Bhutan are believed to be the descendants of Tibetans who came to this country at the beginning of 9th century. And the people here are known as Ngalops. And then in the southern region, we have the Nepalis who immigrated into this country at the beginning of last century. But we share a common language, which is known as Dzongkha. That is the national language of Bhutan, with many different dialects, mainly in the eastern portion of Bhutan.
How do you say hello?
We say Kuzu Zangpo.
A land that belongs to the past, tucked away high in the Himalayas, a land so insulated that until recently it did not welcome foreigners, foreign ways, or the name given it by foreigners, Bhutan. The Kingdom of Bhutan is just beginning to poke its nose out of the 17th century and opening its doors to allow outsiders to enjoy the majestic beauty of its mountains and valleys and to appreciate its people, warm-hearted and independent, for whom life is a blessing and a challenge they face with stoic determination. Bhutan spent most of the 20th century in peaceful isolation. It was a welcome respite from centuries of battling between warring clans and noble fiefdoms. The remnants of this feudal existence remain, scattered across the mountains and valleys in the form of fortresses called zongs. Each of these castle-like zongs is of unique Bhutanese architecture, found nowhere else in the world. They date back to the early 1600s. There have never been blueprints, just an ancient pattern handed down from generation to generation, and a deep desire to build a structure in harmony with the surrounding countryside. The zongs are still the center of life in Bhutan. Each now has a dual function, housing the offices of government and the monasteries of the Buddhist monks who attend to the spiritual needs of the nation. It is said that every aspect of life in this kingdom is guided by the teachings of the nation's official Buddhist religion. The prayer flags along the roads and hillsides are reminders to visitors just how important are the ethics, virtues, and traditions of the national faith. It has only been in the past 25 years that Bhutan has tentatively and slowly inched its way into the modern world. The modernization is carefully controlled by the government of the king, Jigme Singye Wangchuk. In 1998, there were only 6,000 tourist visas issued, but that was 3 times the number in the early 1990s. Until 1999, television was banned in the kingdom. Satellite and microwave broadcasts are now being allowed under strict government supervision. The king is determined the land will not be spoiled and the people will not lose their traditional values. Residents are required to dress in the traditional garments of the kingdom,